comedian, a very funny lady. Let's have a nice round of applause for Sami Jones.
Hey, how are y'all doing tonight? As I walked out here, I'm looking at all of you lovely people thinking, what does she think? She's modern day Barbie? Not really, no, because that bitch has everything. Again, I know I look really weird and different, and you might think that I'm kind of high maintenance. Well, no, again, that's far from the truth. A high maintenance woman is maintained by a man. I maintain myself. It's called self-preservation. So about 9 years ago, I lost 130 pounds. And no, I didn't kill the bastard. My first husband used to say, hey babe, why don't you have an hourglass figure? And I'm like, but honey, I do. It takes you an hour to figure out what the fuck it is. So yes, I've been married multiple times. 6 to be exact. 2 more and I'll be the modern day Liz Taylor. Now, I'm not saying no completely to marriage. You know, 007 is just right around the corner. And we all know Ken came in a box. Dating, oh my God, dating has so changed over the years. Back in the day, you know, you went to the bar, you went to the grocery store, the church. Now you go on dating sites and you swipe left and you swipe right, and God, my fingers are getting strong. So I am retired military, and I spent a few years in the military. I was stationed at Fort Lewis, and I was 31, I was dating this 19-year-old. Yeah. But I stopped that really abruptly when my son walks up and says, Ma, he's only 6 years older than me. So now I'm like, oh God, when a younger man hits on me, I'm like, what am I doing? Do I really want to shop at Toys R Us? So now I start looking at older men. You're pretty safe. You're good. Plus you're married. I don't do married men. I brought a date here one night, and he was older than me, and one of the guys go, hey, was it bring your dad to work day? I said, no, jealous much? So that brings me to probably one of the worst pickup lines I've ever had. Well, actually, maybe the best in my life. I walked into this bar in North Carolina. I walked up, ordered my beer, Coors Light with a lemon, and there was a guy sitting next there. He was a Marine. And he goes, giving me crap about my drink. I said, well, you know, I'm drinking this, you just be quiet. And the night proceeded, and we started talking, and he looked at me and goes, hey, would you like to go out for pizza and a fuck? And I said, well, honestly, I don't really eat pizza, and then I had his child. So over the last few years being single, my friends are telling me and asking me, so what's it gonna take to get married again? I said, well, he's gotta get me a boob job, a tummy tuck, and 5 carats. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I already got 2 of the 3, so I guess I'm never getting married again. A really good thing that I like to say is use common, don't be common. Because, you know, sometimes we say stupid stuff. And this transformation I went through, I decided to get my boobs done, you know. I paid for it. I maintain it. And I work out, walk 8 to 10 miles a day, going to the gym. And I had a guy ask me, are you gonna still be able to work out after you have your boobs done? I said, no, I'm gonna low crawl everywhere I go. And then, are you gonna be able to carry the extra weight up top? Really? carried a 12-pound baby in my belly. I think I can carry boobs. So, thank you guys. Have a good night.